Welcome to the Shameless Plug with Crimson Vibes and Denise's creative mind.
We spotlight the real, no shame in the game. Two queens with the mic calling out your name. From side hustle dreams to headline steam, we raise your voice, we build your team. We don't whisper, we amplify. Your story's power can't touch the sky. This ain't luck, it's divine design. You show up and we align. This is the Shameless Plug, we show you love. Co-sign, you shine like stars above. Dinner trend, the dream tag team. Plugged in, turned up, shameless and supreme. Let them watch you break the mold. Your biz, your brand, your story told. You're next, you're bold, the space is yours. We open paths, unlock new doors. No filters needed, just your flame. We hype your purpose, speak your name.
Plug.
Well, hello, and welcome to another episode of the Shameless Plug podcast. I am Denise, and as you can see, my co-host is not here tonight. Unfortunately, she had some death in her family, and so we were going to postpone the show, but we got a co-host at the last minute. And besides, y'all know we are on the Squirrel Vision Network television. So technically, we really can't miss any shows now. The show must go on. But as always, as you know, we are sending our prayers and comfort to Denitra and her family. So, but can you guess who my co-host is? All I can say is back together again. Yes. No other than Coach John himself has stepped up. And I mean, to be honest, there would be no Shameless Plug podcast if it wasn't for Coach John. So let's welcome Coach John to the stage. And I guarantee y'all this show, there's going to be a lot of sound effects this show. Just take note of that. Hello and welcome.
Thank you, Tom. Tom Badass, back in the studio. Thank you, Tom. Tom Badass, back in the studio. Tom, why every time when I show up on here, you here? Like, you just show up.
Right.
I'm here. It's like, you just show up and then you be... Sometimes I be seeing you up there just to, scoop around, be nosy, but you finally did some work, and let's give it up for Tom being here. I guess he's close to home because of the holidays and Christmas coming. I guess that's why he's here and he's able to be in the studio doing this thing. So give it up for Tom. Tom Badass.
I'm not giving it up for Tom. Mm-hmm. Tom shows up to work like twice a year. I'm not giving it up for Tom. Mm-mm.
Maybe 3, maybe 4.
Maybe. Well, Coach, it's been a while. How have you been?
I've been busy, been good. Helping you guys out is what I love to do, but it's been quite a ride and everything as far as that. So I am happy to be here. We're gonna spend about a good 45 minutes, maybe to an hour with you guys. If you guys want to come on in and, say hello or, shoot your shit, come on in. You got some shit to tell, come on in. Bring your asses on in here. I don't want to be talking all day. So just come on in. Stop being scared.
You just going off. You making up for lost time. Is that what it is?
Making up for lost times. And like I said, we're grateful for the nature and the family. And I'm happy to be a substitute here. And let's see how it goes. So, yeah. So, what's been going on with you?
Well, work has had me extremely busy. But when I do have a free time, I have been doing what I love to do, which is create. So the holiday season is over. So now it's time to move on to the next season, which is Valentine's Day and Black History. So I started creating images and stuff for that.
Valentine's,
um, huh?
Valentine's Day. That's the. Ugh.
Yeah, well, I do the jumbo card treats for the kids. You print them out, you put the candy and stuff on it, and you put the cover on it, and you give it to them. It's just a different way of giving them little treats that you're going to give them anyway. And but other than that, of course, doing my pitch decks. I just recently did a pitch deck. I'm ready to start another pitch deck of an idea that came to mind of a screenplay that I want to write. Looking forward to week after next, our follow-up phone call.
Yep.
So that's
January
about it.
5th.
Yeah, January
Yep.
5th.
You got to meet with the producer January 5th as the follow up on her both scripts. So let's see what happens there. Let's see.
I sent him 3, right? He said 2, but I sent him 3.
Oh, you got 3. Yep, all 3 scripts. Man, he read all 3 of them.
So let's see.
All 3 scripts.
Hopefully he had someone to read them and we got some positive feedback, or hey, I take constructive criticism as well. It makes you better, you learn, you grow, so I have no problems with that. But and even talking on that, I can honestly say in the month of December, it seems like, in your school, you was hitting with the query letters, man. You was getting replies back to back. People want to see.
Some people got deals.
Make phone calls. Like, it was really popping in your school.
Yeah, somebody gets people. Yeah, it has. I can say that, man. Took my home. It's continued to go on because some people already got some response back earlier today regarding that. And the fact that this weekend, and I'm gonna elaborate on my side once Denise's finished with the pitch deck one. The fact that I sent it out to one of the most hardest parts of the career letter submission, and that is to agents and managers.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the time you don't get anything back. But I'm getting replies back from these agents and managers not only on a Sunday or Monday, because we submit them on Saturday and Sunday of this past weekend, but during the Christmas holiday, they responded back like, wow. So I'm trying 2 things I'm doing. Just trying to get y'all representation and get y'all paid, whether it's just trying to sell the screenplay or get paid as a screenwriter or pitch deck creator. That's what I'm doing. So, and it's crazy that they responded back like, wow.
Oh, Denitra, we love
What's
you.
What's going on, Denitra? How you doing? Welcome to my show now. Today, I know it's my show. So welcome. Oh. I'm going to let you have your show back next week, okay? Or the week after next, depending on when you want to come back. But until then, it's my show now. Deneen is just there, but it's my show now, okay? So I just want to let you know that as you're watching, it's my show. I've taken over. Lord. Thank you, Denitra, for allowing me to come up here, and because Deneen couldn't do it by herself. Lord, you let her do it by herself. She get all over the place. So somebody got to hold her hand. And I had to be there because Deneen be all over the daggone place. Don't know what to do, don't know how to hit this, don't know how to hit that, calling different, don't know how to spell people's names, all that stuff. The bios be all read wrong. That's what Deneen do. So I'm here to help.
Oh my goodness, you need to stop.
You need to reading people. Deneen. You know what we're gonna need to do? We're gonna need to do an AI bio reader, because Deneen been reading the bios like she's reading a church bulletin. So we all gotta do.
Oh, Denitra, I found some sound effects, girl. I found the sound effects. Oh, so it's on and bobbing now.
So that's what is going on, Denitra. So in that phone call, gonna be some changes made as far as the bios, because Deneen been reading the bios for 5 minutes. like last week, and I know she can read, but so we're gonna do that. But that's Deneen, that she take the time. If you can't understand what she's saying when she's reading your bio, I'm sorry. You just can't understand because Deneen
Right.
take his
Whatever,
time when she
coach.
read the
Right.
bio and misplace
Right.
names. But anyway, let's continue. Let's continue on my show.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever. That's all I'm gonna say is whatever. So because we didn't have any guests tonight, we were going to do a year in review. So we're going to save the year in review for next week, whether or not, Denitra's with us. If she's not, we understand. But Coach and I will do the year in review, where we would basically just run through all the guests, what they did, and just remind you of all the services and the things that they have offered and came on and talked about while on the show for 2025. And we are definitely looking forward to 2026. We are going to I don't know what we're going to do for 2026. Oh, I don't know if we're going to still have that meeting on Wednesday, but we'll see. We're supposed to have a meeting on Wednesday.
I
No,
mean,
Thursday.
that's tomorrow. We could push it back till next week. I
Yeah, we
mean,
can
ain't
push it
nothing. I
back to
mean,
next week.
we'll push it back. We'll push it back.
Yeah. So we'll have our meeting to discuss, what direction we're going to go in. Again, we are thankful that we are on the Squirrel Vision Network television. So if you get a chance, it's a free streaming services. Download it and you can catch our episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's cool. That's cool. So no telling where we go. We don't, we ending off 25 with getting on the network. Ain't no telling where we gonna go in 2026. Yeah. No telling, no telling. All right,
Not at
Coach.
all. Can't see.
So tonight, since we don't have a guest, you're more than welcome, love. Since we don't have a guest, we are going to highlight kind of like us. All right. So we're going to highlight our hustle. Well, we're going to highlight at least one of my hustles. And we're going to highlight one of Coach's.
We're going to shameless plug. Yeah.
What?
That's what the show is called, Shameless Plug. We're going to shameless plug our stuff. So.
Right. We're going to plug our stuff.
Go first,
we usually have guests. So, but since we don't have, like I said, we don't have our guests, so we're going to highlight our stuff. So I'm going to go first. So I'm going to talk about pitch decks. Okay. If you've been following me, you know that I create pitch decks. Well, if you've been following me, you know that I am a creator. I create images for journals, composition notebooks, mugs, calendars. I do all of that. I just love to create. And one of the things that I love to create are pitch decks. All right. I love to create pitch decks. And so I'm going to highlight my hustle of pitch decks tonight. So I thought he was going to say something because we got to watch him. So Coach was like, all right, do a presentation. I was like, what? A presentation? So I put together a little presentation, which is quick. It's real quick. I like literally threw it together. What was some old slides that I had and I threw it together just to basically give you a concept and what goes on with the pitch deck and what's about pitch deck. But because I can't do anything simple, simple is just not in my vocabulary. And it's funny because my niece the other day, she was like, oh, Ani, she was like, I need you to do a thank you card, right? And I was like, okay. And so she was like, I want a simple thank you card. I was like, I can't do simple. I don't know what it is. I just can't do simple. Like me doing simple, and I told her, it's like, how you get your hand chopped off, or sometimes you ever seen a movie? It was one movie, I forgot what it was. The person had his hand chopped off and they reattached it with another hand, and the body and the hand was like fighting back and forth because it just wouldn't go together. That's how I feel when I'm doing something simple. Like my hand, it's like my mind's like, nah, this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. But I did end up giving her something kind of simple, but it still had a little pizzazz to it. So when Coach said do a presentation, I'm like, okay, I can't do a simple presentation. So I've learned this new feature, which is with that I've been doing to help present my products and stuff like that. And one is a video. So I want to start off with the first video, and I hope it starts off in the beginning. So here it goes. All right, I gotta play it.
So you don't know what is a pitch deck?
Oh my God, I love that. I just love that. Did I take us off? Are we still there? Oh, there we go. So I love that. I thought that was just so, why are we so close? I thought that was just so cute. All right. Do you like that, Coach? You like that?
That was nice. I thought it was more. That's why
Well, it's only
I
eight.
expanded
I
the
only could
screen.
do 8 seconds. I only could do 8 seconds. I mean, I didn't have time to put a.
I
I
didn't
could have
even know.
put a whole
I
presentation
didn't know.
together, but I didn't have that much time. Okay. So let's see. We're gonna start off with the pitch deck. So we have Hollywood pitch decks. All right. Pitch decks transform your projects into success with an outstanding pitch deck. And that's what this is all about. Y'all see me right there. That's supposed to be coaching. That's me right there.
I gotta get them shoes.
Oh, Lord have mercy. So, you know what? I can't read it because the thing is in the way. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull up the original one because the stuff is in the way and I can't even see it. Okay, so a pitch deck. What?
Oh, go ahead.
A pitch deck is a visual presentation of your screenplay or novel. All right. And novel, I say that because there's a lot of authors who want to have their books turned into screenplays and they feel that they don't need a pitch deck. You need a pitch deck. All right. Don't forget, you need a pitch deck. A pitch deck is for producers, actors, investors view it to determine if they want to move forward either with purchasing your project, film, fully or partially fund your film, or if you submit it to, or the query letters go to actors or actresses, then they might agree to be the face of your project to help attract producers and funding. Okay. And so basically what the step is that a query letter is sent out, which is basically a little summary of what your screenplay is. And that's sent out to the producers and actors or those type of people. And if they like it, because you really have to have, it starts off with a banging query letter. And if they love your query letter, the next reply is send me the pitch deck. All right. That is what they say. Send me the pitch deck. And the whole thing is that you want to be ready because you don't want someone to say to you, you know, on Sunday, you send the query letter out and then Monday you get a reply, say, send me the pitch deck. And then you have to say, okay, can I send it to you on Friday? No, that pitch deck should be ready. You know, that if they send you that response saying, send me the pitch deck on Monday, by Monday evening, Tuesday morning, they should have the pitch deck. Okay. The pitch deck is a visual presentation, and it should contain a synopsis, log line, why it matters, tone, and there are other slides to it that help make up the target audience and things like that to make up the pitch deck. All right. A pitch deck should be no more than 10 to 12 slides. Remember back when, Coach, when we first started, pitch decks was like almost 20 pages, 20 slides.
You did that. I didn't.
Anyway, you okay, don't let me go back, okay? All right. Screenwriters, you do not have to wait until your screenplay is done to do the pitch deck. You should have, as soon as you get the idea of what your screenplay is about or what you want it to be about, the first thing you should do is do your pitch deck. All right. You can do, because you can pitch your pitch deck. You can do your query letter. You can pitch your pitch deck. All right. And if they like it and they say, send me the script, then you can say, okay, I'll have the script to you by the end of the week, or I can give you the first 10 pages or whatever. But at least you have that pitch deck that is ready to go. All right. Authors, it's the same thing. If you have your book and you want to turn your book into a screenplay, as soon as you know you want to turn your book into a screenplay, you should get that pitch deck done of your book. All right. And yes, you can make a pitch deck out of a book. All right. It's not hard. It's not hard. Okay. At first glance, a pitch deck should be engaging. All right. Remember, it is a visual pleasing, and it's visual and it must be pleasing to the eye. All right. You don't want someone to look at it and be like, okay, what is this crap? Where it obviously looks like it was thrown together. It should convey your story. After going through the pitch deck, whoever is looking at it should know basically what your screenplay is about from beginning, the middle, and the end. All right. Remember, it is like a short version, a short movie of your pitch deck. And the best way I can say the pitch deck is, remember, back in the day, they always say the elevator pitch. You got a 3-minute elevator pitch or a 2-minute elevator pitch. And it's the same thing with the pitch deck. All right. It has to be quick. It has to be entertaining, and it has to catch their attention so that they want more. Now, there are a lot of don'ts in the pitch deck. All right. Do not. I know Canva is very good. I create all my pitch decks from Canva. All right. But I do mine from scratch. If you need help and you want to start out, okay, you can use the Canva ones, but just don't take it and plug in, like where they have a picture, you put in the picture. Where they have text, you put in the text. You're not making it your own. There's nothing to it, all right? And when you submit that, they're going to tell that you just used the template and all you did was plug in the pictures and the words. That's not what you want. That's not what you want for your pitch deck. And also fonts. Don't have 18 different types of fonts in your pitch deck. Your pitch deck should have no more than like three to four fonts all throughout the pitch deck. All right. Script. If your title is script, you cannot have all the letters in capitalized. All the letters in capitalized script does not look right. The font should not be hard to read. All right. Sometimes people take the font and they put it on top of the picture. And you can't read the font. You can't see it because it's like mixed in with the picture, the background. All right. And then again, don't have your pitch deck all over the place. When I mean all over the place, meaning, your first slide might be blue. Your second slide is yellow and green. Your third slide is orange and purple. You're like, nah. Make it consistent. Make it all one color. Make it flow. Your pitch deck should flow from one slide to the next. Okay. Your pitch decks are there to stand out. They are submissions. Don't include a visual component. Most submissions don't include a visual component, and you need that. All right. You definitely need that. A polished I'm tongue-tied tonight. A polished pitch deck will let them know that you know what you're doing. All right. They're going to know that you took your time. You put this together. It means a lot to you. So therefore, they're going to make notice of it. Producers use pitch decks to sell your project. All right. Especially if you're looking for funding. They're going to take your pitch deck and if they like it and they stand behind it, all right, they might know someone that has the money who can fund your screenplay. So they're going to send them your pitch deck. All right. And that's why you want your pitch deck to be the best. They share it among their employees, their bosses. They share it. All right. And if people like it, that's going to get them to want to see your screenplay. And the bottom line, they don't have time. Producers in them, they don't have time to read an 80-page screenplay. They want the quick version. What is it about? What's going on? What's happening? What's this? What's that? And that's what your pitch deck is all about. Okay. Oh, that was a blank. All right. Another thing is that producers, agents, studios often won't read a full script or manuscript without a clear visual summary. Again, this is a pitch deck. A pitch deck is now considered standard practice in the industry. All right. First thing they're going to say, send me the pitch deck. That is the first thing that they are going to say. And again, you want to be ready. All right. Authors and screenwriters, it doesn't matter. People retain 65% of the visual content for 3 days versus 10% of written content. So that means your pitch deck, it will probably stay in their head longer than if they read the script. All right. So keep that in mind. It's a visual. You want them to keep the visual in their head. All right. And then basically that's it. That is what a pitch deck is. That's how important a pitch deck is. and why you need one, especially if you're trying to get funding, you're trying to get an actor or actress to star in your pitch deck. We've had quite a few people reach out, and what you do is when it has the like who you want to play, that's another thing that you include in your pitch deck. Who you want to play this part, you put the actor or the actress picture there. All right. And when they see their picture there, then they will stand behind your pitch deck and they will help push it out, because you don't know who knows who in this industry. All right. So therefore, you have to always put your best foot forward. And if you need a pitch deck, you can always contact me or contact Coach John, and we will get you a pitch deck that will get you in the door, and we will get you a pitch deck that says yes. Send me the screenplay. And don't forget also, if you started a pitch deck and you feel like, oh, okay, this is really not working, I don't particularly like it, not a problem. We will revamp it. We will go over it and revamp it and turn it into a pitch deck that is worthy of sending out. And that's it. And then I have my little video. I have another video to exit.
Ooh.
Hold up. Watch my exit video. Here you go.
Get ready for 2026 the right way with Hollywood Pitch Deck.
Wow.
And that's it. That is my highlight myself of doing pitch decks. All right, Coach, you took us off, so I don't know. You got to put us back because I don't know what you.
I'm gonna put you back.
Oh, okay.
Just to piggyback on the pitch decks and all that, why pitch deck services are high in demand. Most writers and indie filmmakers don't know what buyers want to see, don't understand visual storytelling for sales. Definitely selling point. Are bad at design and structure, are terrified of pitching, but still need materials. Some filmmakers, a lot of filmmakers, a lot of writers, authors are introvert. They're scared to pitch.
Yeah.
They scared of it. They more inclined to be a best storyteller and know how to tell a story and write a story than it is doing the other part, which is selling, which is speaking, which is doing that 2-minute elevator pitch. I'm glad I came from the insurance side of the business where I'm a football coach, so selling and being in front of people, I'm used to it. So that's the thing when it comes to the pitch decks. Only thing you need to do is just email the person the deck. Then they'll say, hey, let's get a meeting. Let me see the script. You move on. All right. So you move on to the next part. Meanwhile, producers, financiers, reps, and studios expect the deck. They ain't gonna read that. Not gonna read no script right now. And especially if you got a producer that's busy, that's making films each and every week or each and every month, he don't got time to read a whole script. He may give it to some of his people to read it. But other than that, they look at the deck, say send the script over. Buyer skim decks before the scripts. I'm getting this off of Google just to make sure that I'm not wrong. Decks often determine who gets meetings. That's right. You send a deck, you get a meeting. After the meeting, they say send the script. It goes in the hand. Query letter, pitch deck, maybe the one-sheeter, the script. They may ask for the treatment or the TV Bible, but you got the pitch deck. That's pretty much it. And then you may get sold or whatever, how that goes. So also, just to let you know, the truth most people won't tell you about pitch decks, that pitch decks creators are making more money than the working writers. I didn't know that.
Say what?
Pitch decks people are making more money than working writers. And then some people avoiding development hell. The development part of getting your stuff produced, as I'm going through it now, is hell. It's hell. The waiting part, not waiting for permission to get paid and building direct industry relationships. When you send that pitch deck, they're looking at it. You're building that relationship. I'm like, wow, this is nice, And when Deneen talked about I use Canva as far as the template. You know, the template. But as far as the other part of it, you got to do it yourself. You got to put in those pictures, those other stuff that's in there. You have to put in the right text, the right fonts, the right background. You definitely want your background to be able, basically, pretty much, you want them to visually read the log line, the synopsis, and be able to be visualizing, man, the background looks good without having to decipher from which one, the fonts or the picture. The fonts are killing the picture or the picture is killing the fonts. You don't want that. I've seen a lot of pitch decks that people just, like a vision board, they just throw it in the air, give it to somebody, say, some of y'all be like, well, I don't give a damn. I mean, it's a pitch deck. You know, this person will take it. You know, you may send it out like that, and hey, you know, but your pitch deck, and I know, can depend on whether you're gonna get a $3,000 funding for your project, or maybe $150,000 for your project. All depends on the pitch deck. Because you took the time enough to do it. I've seen it happen. Man walked in there, he wanted only what, $25,000 for a pitch for his independent movie. He knew he was shooting an indie film. They looked at the pitch deck. They said, wow, we're going to give you $150K for an indie film, a small indie film. So they gave him $150K. So that's how you do. Someone said, hello, is the podcast only sound? Oh no, it's sound right now. My bad. Let me put y'all back on what you call it. I know you want to see my face. Okay,
hey,
sorry, guys. We're here. My bad. So we're back. So that's how you would do the pitch deck. Making sure that when you do your character wish list, certain things I involve when it comes to the pitch deck. If you got certain things that you need to put in there when it comes to character wish list, especially if you have a B, C, D list actor that's on your slide, whether he's already attached or you need that person's potential cast member or character wish list, make sure you go put his credits on the slide so the director, producer, investor can know, oh, I've seen that movie. Oh, he played that movie? Oh, okay. Oh, he played that movie. I like that movie. You're building rapport with your producer or investor while you're doing it. You're just building rapport. They already know by the query letter, the log line of synopsis. They already know that. That's why they ask you to send the pitch deck, because they love the log line of synopsis. Your job is to woo them over with the pitch deck so you can move to the next stage. So that's it.
Oh.
What she say?
Hey guys, want to shout out. This is shout out to my my TikTok feeds. Yes, this is my family. These are my guys. They are part of the Creative Mind Assemble Academy. So shout out to B Lovin', Chosen, and Linda. Thank you for tuning in.
Linda.
I love you guys.
Linda.
Don't start.
Yeah. And make sure. Okay, welcome. I'm here. That the face that you saw on the cartoon, I try to look like that cartoon. You know, let me put on the glasses and see. Hold on for a second. Let me see. We do the smile.
No.
Almost. But anyway.
No.
And make sure, guys, when you do your character wish list, you know it's a Tubi movie. You know it's going straight to Tubi. Don't put Will Smith in the Tubi movie. He ain't there yet. Okay? Tubi ain't there yet. Not Tubi original. I'm talking about regular Tubi. Not Tubi original. Regular Tubi. That's two different. Any questions? All right, Denise, you got anything before I jump in and step on some toes?
No, that's it. Just the importance of the pitch deck. Like I said, you guys have seen my work when it comes to me creating my images and my calendars and all of that kind of stuff. So just imagine what I can do with a pitch deck. I
Yes,
can really bring your pitch deck to life. So all you got to do is just reach out and let me know, and I'll be happy to work with you.
All right. Well,
thank you, Linda.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Linda, for coming on to my show.
It's not your show.
Okay.
You are co-host. You are a temporary co-host until Denitra gets back, and they already know who Denitra is because Denitra comes in on the TikTok live, and every time she comes in on the TikTok live, I tell them she is my co-host on the podcast, so they know who Denitra is. All right.
They gonna know who I am after the day. Ain't gonna be no Denitra after the day. But anyway, no. Denitra.
Always. Denitra. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Go ahead, Coach. Go ahead. Come on. You got a half an hour. You got half an hour. Let's go. You got a half an hour.
Now, let's focus on me now. Well, not focus on me, but focus on. So when people come to me asking me about taking my courses, my classes, Tom, I'm talking. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, I like that sound. I'm gonna put some more sounds. But anyway, when people come to me, let me go ahead and pull it up here. Y'all funny. Y'all are funny. All right. Where my thing go? Where my presentation go? Did you destroy my presentation? Let me no, she didn't. No, she didn't play mall music or waiting on whole music. No, she didn't. We'll be right back. Right after these messages. We'll be right back. Dissolve. Dissolve 2. Dissolve.
Okay.
You dissolve too? Okay. All right. Okay. Coach John Screenwriter Academy. All right. So I'm gonna just run through what the new academy is doing. It's /academy/coaching/services. All right. So I'm gonna break it down for those that don't know or maybe watching, whatever. I'm gonna break it down to let you know about what we do. Is shameless plug. I'm shameless plugging my services and my coaching tools. Coach John Screenwriter Academy, the same academy that Denitra and Deneen graduated from. Okay. All right. First thing first. Dad, where the rest of my letter thing at? Okay. I will be submitting out 10 to 20 query letters per week. Whether it's about selling your screenplay, whether it's about getting representation, or whether it's about trying to get hired as a screenwriter. I'll be sending out letters each and every freaking week. And you'll be CC'd in every email that be sent out. So for those that be saying, I don't need the services, well, you interested, but you ain't doing nothing, you're not submitting out, that's why you hired. So I'll be sending out the letters. You'll get the CC and the emails, and you might get a couple response back. Maybe get a couple response back 5 minutes after we submit it. Hey, let me see the pitch deck. Let me see this. Let me see that. So 10 to 20 submissions per week. And that's how we do it. For those that wanting the services and need the services, definitely reach out. I can definitely put you on rotation. All right. Anyone in the audience that's watching have any questions, put it in the comment section. So yes, 10 to 20 emails will be sent out each and every week on your behalf by me, and you'll be CC'd in practically everything. The reply, everything. So you'll be CC'd in the email. Okay. Rewrite of log lines and synopsis. Lord have Jesus Christ mercy of the Latter-day Saints. I be getting these log lines. Yes, and they are ridiculous. I'm sorry. I have to straighten out the log lines and sometimes the synopsis. Most y'all authors, y'all do good on the synopsis part, but the log line is the most important part where they read it first. Y'all be jacking that up. But no worries. We rewrite the log lines and the synopsis if we need to. Maybe give you a title. I have to give someone a title. Give you a title as well. You don't have a title? We'll give you a title. That's what we do. I make sure your log lines are catchy, engaging, professional, inspiring, however you want it. It depends on the type of genre it is. Whether it's a comedy, or faith-based, or holiday, you're going to get a nice, juicy, engaging, sizzling log line and synopsis. So we rewrite your jacked up log line and synopsis. I had a call like that. Got to. Okay. Any questions on that? Deneen, you got any questions? You can ask questions too. Shoot.
Nah, you know this ain't my first rodeo.
I got 18 minutes. Okay, cool.
That don't mean you got to use them all up though.
I know I probably won't. Target industry list. Yeah, we send you. I send out the list to different people that's in the business. You know, whether it's investors, producers, now agents, managers, sometimes actors and actresses, especially when it comes to the paid assignment part. Send it to these guys as well. Send it to other folks that's not even on the list. So we do a target list, and you'll get CC'd in the email on that list. That's pretty much self-explanatory. Targeted industry list. That's what I do. I send it to you. Oh, there we go. I thought something wrong. You will receive part of the Coach John Screwwright Academy. You will receive all 3 training video modules along with the homework assignment. Whether you're learning how to be a screenwriter for hire, whether you in training class wanted to learn about just basic screenwriting the right way. There's a difference between writing a screenplay and becoming a screenwriter. There's a difference. Anybody can write a screenplay, but most of people don't have that. Don't want to be held accountable on their shit, and they don't want to be held accountable.
Oh, you curse.
Yeah, I know, sorry, but you don't want to be held accountable. They're gonna just write a screenplay, maybe 180 pages, which is too damn long. They don't want to condense. They don't know how to condense. Don't know what a montage is. Don't know what to do when it comes to an intercut. They don't know how to do a text message or send out how to do a text message. But you're a screenwriter, right? Okay, you write a screenplay. There's a difference between screenwriting and writing a screenplay. Learning how to be a screenwriter is learning how to write all genres, which I teach. Write all genres, from your regular ones, then you write a holiday, a comedy, a thriller, a current events, and learn how to do a TV, learn how to do television. You'll learn all that. Learn how to do log line synopsis, character development, which I fell on character development, all that stuff. You'll learn how to do real dialogue. Some of y'all just be writing the script, just be writing it, and then that's it. I wrote a screenplay. No, you just wrote a screenplay. You're not a screenwriter. What? I can't condense 190 pages into 90 pages. I can't condense. Well, but some people say, hey, I got to learn somehow. Yeah, but how long are you going to learn until you F it up? And you're not going anywhere, then you're going to quit. I need some help. That's what help is. I need some help. I still need help. I still call producers and mentors and stuff. How you think I involve in these pitch decks? They tell me what not to put, what to add, what you need to do. You need a mentor. I'm just gonna wing it. You wing your ass right out of business. So learn how to do the pitch deck. You get all 3 trainings, training video modules, all 3 of them, and along with the homework. Okay. Any questions? Comments, concerns, grievances? Any questions? All right, let's move forward. Now, when you come to my class, you get a flyer, which I haven't done in a while, and you get a resume. Some of y'all don't even use the damn flyer, so I have not really been approaching because y'all don't use the flyer. But the resume, I don't know if y'all start using the resumes, because I know if you use a resume, you can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. You can get hired for a paid screenwriting assignment, and if they're looking at your resume and they see your log line, they may decide, hey, I'm gonna fully fund your project. I like the log line. Let's see the pitch deck, or let's see the script. So when you join the class, you get the flyer and the resume. A screenwriting resume, not no resume where they got your job. Do you work at Lowe's, or do you work for the government? You work for the CIA, and then you got, I work on such and such movie set. Nah, it's a strictly screenwriting resume. Resume. It's not a, I worked on such and such set resume. No, it's a screenwriting resume. And when you come to the class, you should already have some samples of your work available, because when you come to my class, you will write all of those genres that I explained to you, maybe 5 to 10 page samples of your work. So that way, when someone asks you, hey, I'm gonna pay you $75K to write me a comedy, do you have a sample? Yeah, I sure do. I took Coach John's class. I do. Here you go. Boom, you're hired. That's a method to the madness. You're hired. Hey, boom. Hey, there you go. Okay, let me see one. Or you be like, you know what? I like the screenplay that you got, but I really want for you to write me a thriller. You know how to write a thriller? I pay you $50K for it. Hell yeah. Let me see some samples. Boom, there you go. You're hired. You know what? I like that pitch deck that you did. I'm gonna pay you $2,500 to do another pitch deck. Okay, cool. Any questions on this?
Nope.
All right. We also include the Next Level Screenwriters Academy, which usually be on Wednesdays, most of the time, Wednesdays. And you get a one-on-one weekly coaching call. Now, for those that graduated, those that's part of it, you will get a one-on-one coaching call just to see where you're at. It ain't gonna take that long, 15, 20 minutes, coaching call if you need it, to talk about, what we need to do, how you feel. You want to cry on my shoulder, you want to quit. You told your manager that you wanted to lead the country, or you got another gig, and what you think about this contract coach, and anything that you want to talk about with regard to screenwriting. It's one-on-one. And then the Next Level Screenwriters Academy, that's no holds bar. That's next level. I step on not only your toes, but I step on my toes too when it comes to the Next Level Screenwriters Academy. That's the next level. That's no holding hands. When you in the graduating part, when you're trying to graduate from screenwriting, I hold your hands. You got to learn you can learn how to put the parentheticals inside the dialogue. You could. The action part. You learn how to do your action part real good. You can learn that as you continue to take the class and graduate. After you graduate, you mean to tell me your ass forgot how to put the damn parentheticals inside of what you call it? What the hell you been doing? You really want this now? You see how the level of coaching, that's the next level. You mean to tell me you need a refresher course? You mean, yeah, you're gonna pay for it too. You mean to tell me that you forgot all your marbles on how to write a screenplay? So what the hell I've been doing for the last 4 6 weeks with you? You just forgot already? Well, coach, well, I forgot. I thought this is something you really wanted, and you forgot all about it. When you do screenwriting, if you somehow, it took me a minute to get back into the flow of things last year around this time. So just imagine if you miss 6 months to a year or 2 years and then you want to come back, you forget stuff. That's understandable, but don't think I'm gonna start off where you left off. Hey, coach, no, you gonna pay for that doggone refresher course training. Any questions? All right, let's move forward. What's next?
Get those meetings. Did he freeze? Oh Lord, I think Coach froze, y'all. I think Coach froze. I think he froze. Well, baby. Oh my goodness. You know what? Hold on, y'all. I'm back. I am back. His computer froze. Let me tell you something, y'all. I'm going to get on him. I'm going to get on. This never happened with Denitra. Well, then that's a lie. It happened one time. One time with Denitra. But this never happened with her. He froze computer. I bet you he's going to say it wasn't plugged in and he lost power. That's what he's going to say. All right. But if there's anybody out there that has any questions on anything, oh my goodness, this is hilarious. I know, right? I believe so. Oh, he said he coming back. Oh my goodness, that is hilarious. But no, seriously, y'all, if you are definitely interested in becoming a screenwriter, you definitely need to hook up with Coach John. Again, if you need a pitch deck, please reach out to me and I will be happy to go over a pitch deck for you. Or if you started a pitch deck and you really feel that it's not up to par or, it's not, then you can definitely reach out to me and I will revamp it. I have done that. I've had quite a few people say, what do you think of this? And they know I'm brutally honest. I am brutally honest. Even my, I don't like to call y'all my students. I don't know what happened to them, Denitra. I don't know what happened. But even, my people, if you send me something and you want to become, Tom Badass clipped over our board and brand service. Oh Lord, now he's gonna blame it on Tom. Denitra, I want to become a screenwriter. Denitra, you are already a screenwriter. All right, you are already a screenwriter. But if you would like to have a thought, idea, or a vision, a story in your head, and you want to learn how to become a screenwriter, please get up with Coach to properly learn how to write a screenplay. All right, it is so important. I don't know how he's still sending these messages that he's not in the studio. What happened, Coach? He must be on his phone. Are you on your phone? What happened? You got 5 minutes to come back because the show is over in 5 minutes. The show is over in 5 minutes. I got to go spend time with my TikTok people. I was supposed to go and be on TikTok live earlier. Oh, he's back.
Tom, you clipped over it. I told you we doing broadband, and you clipped over the wire. I told you to stay still when we on live. You clicked over and knocked off the AOL broadband. Then I had to wait for the thing to click on. So Tom, sit down.
It's Tom's fault.
Guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. That was Tom. Knocked out everything. Knocked out my screen and everything. Yeah. Now my background is naked. Tom, just get out of my face. Tom, you got my face.
Oh, look at what you said exactly.
I don't want to hear it, Tom.
Exactly, right?
I don't want to.
We don't have these issues on TikTok, right?
Tom, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You're making me look bad in front of TikTok.
Come on, Coach.
Me look bad in front of all these folks.
1 minutes.
Let me finish it up, Tom. Can I finish it up? Okay, I'm finishing up now.
Blame it on Tom?
Yeah, because he tripped over our broadband. You know, we got the old intranet. Okay. Who's playing that music? All right, okay. But now, Denise, do you tell them about what I tell you guys to tell these producers?
SC, come get him, SC. SC, come get him. Please come get him, SC. Please.
Go ahead. Tell them what I've been telling you to tell them about financial situations.
What'd you be telling me? Can I get a hint?
When he asks you, do you have funding? What you usually tell them?
Oh. So yeah. So the new thing, but it ain't really the new thing. It's just being honest. When they, we sent out the query letters. Right. We have 3 minutes. When like when you send out the query letters or whatnot, and they come back and they like, oh, okay, do you have funding? And the response is, I am a broke screenwriter. I have no money. No money.
There you go.
In other words, like Whitney, I have nothing.
Let's remove Brown comment out the way, because that comment is uncalled for. And uncalled for, Nikita Brown. But anyway.
Oh my goodness.
And when you graduate, you'll graduate with your professional certification, whether regular or the pitch deck. So you graduate with that. So I think that should be it. I was right. Yeah, that's it. That's all of it. Let's bring us back on the screen, guys. Okay, I'm back. Any questions, comments, concerns? Other than I got 3 minutes. You will sit there until we done, Miss Brown.
I just want to give a shout out to, I don't know if she's still watching, but Miss Sylvia on Facebook is watching, and Kim. Hey, Kim, where you watching from? The Bahamas, Turks and Caicos? Like, where you watching from, girls? Oh, she said less than 60 seconds. She said,
Can you delete people from the?
No, you are not deleting her. You are not deleting her. Leave her alone. Okay. Leave her alone.
Thank you, Miss Brown, for tuning in. Thank you.
You are a mess. You are a mess. All right. Let me see what I got for you. Hold on.
I don't know now. We got 15,000 people here watching. I don't know. I may end up coming back.
They came to see me. I gotta add some more.
What's this music?
2026, y'all. We're gonna have some real
interlude. What's this? I ain't do that. I ain't do that.
Coach, you need to stop. You need to stop. I just
I
want to know
that.
how when you hear, yeah, Tom doing all these sound effects, but when Denitra and I are doing when we doing the show, we don't have any sound effects. What's up with that?
That's
okay.
Tom.
Tom, when he works with you?
No. Tom, cut it out. We'll hit a Ric Flair. Cut it out. Woo!
Hold on, Denitra. You said we are overtime now. Oh my God. Denitra. Oh Lord. Yes. Oh Lord. Really? That's enough of that.
I'll wait for you to do it.
That's enough of that. Tom's supposed to be doing it.
Denise Critter Man says some of y'all will be banned next week.
What she said?
No, what you said.
Who put that?
You did.
I did not type that. You know what? You typed that. I don't know how you did that, but you did that. I did not type that. Let me find out you hacked into my account.
I ain't hacked in nothing.
You are. Because I definitely did not say any of this, okay? He hacked into my account, y'all. Okay? No, you are the worst. Okay? All right, well, let's go. We out. Everyone, thank you for tuning in. As you can see, this is not my regular co-host, but he's a fool. He acts up. You know, we love him. This is Coach John. If it wasn't for him, like I said, we would not have the Shameless Plug podcast. He works very hard getting us there. He worked very hard getting us on the Squirrel Network, Squirrel Vision Network TV. So we let him have his moment. Okay. And he does. He works very hard every Saturday and Sunday, sending out query letters for his students. So this is Play Song. Coach, will you stop? All right. Will you stop? And this is how you know he's doing it, because he's laughing. I don't even know where he's doing it from. Okay. To find out where he is doing this from. All right. Over.
I tell you how I'm doing.
He's probably going on my
this is overtime.
He's probably going on my YouTube page and he's typing it. That's what he's doing. Okay.
I'm typing the right script from studio.
You what?
I'll tell you about it when we're off the air.
Yeah, So everyone, thank you. I know, Denitra, I need you, girl. I need you. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I hope you learned. I hope you learned something. You learned something. Got some information.
There you go. Get it out.
Because with that one, you're an ass. Coach is an ass. Okay. he's an ass. Okay, he is definitely an ass. So thank you for tuning in. Next week, our show will be the last show for 2025. We are going to do a year in review. Well, it won't be the whole year because we wasn't on the whole year, but I think we started like around March, April, May, June. I don't know when we started. We got to go back and see. But we will go back and we will just go over all the guests that we had and talk about and highlight their what's the word I'm looking for? Hustle, highlight their hustle and show you again how you can get in touch with them and things like that. So with that said, Coach, you have anything to say before we get out of here?
No, it's been a blast. Denitra, we love you for real. And it's been a blast. And I thank y'all for allowing me to come in and substitute for about the next 6 weeks. Thanks.
He ain't going to be around that long, y'all. So y'all ain't got to worry about that. If nothing else, it'll be all three of us before he be, or trust me, Denitra will be back. She will be back. All right, y'all. Thank you for listening. Give me about 10 minutes. TikTok. I'll see you guys soon. All right. 10 minutes as soon as I get up off of here. Peace. You going to say it? Go ahead, Coach. Do it. One time.
Do what?
My office.
I don't have it. You took it out. I got it.
I didn't take it out.
I got to put it back in.
Oh, I didn't take it out. All right. Well, he don't have it. We out.
Welcome to the Shameless Plug with Crimson Vibes and Denise's Creative Mind.
We spotlight the real, no shame in the game. Two queens with the mic calling out your name. From side hustle dreams to headline steam, we raise your voice, we build your team. We don't whisper, we amplify. Your story's power can't touch the sky. This ain't luck, it's divine design. You show up and we align. This is the shameless plug, we show you love. Co-sign, you shine like stars above. Denitra and Deneen, the dream tag team. Plugged in, turned up, shameless and supreme. Let them watch you break the mold. Your biz, your brand, your story told. You're bold, the space is yours. We open paths, unlock new doors. No filters needed, just your flame. We hype your purpose, speak your name. Shine out, shine proud.
This is the Shameless Plug.